Just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up. Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a follow on X at green_Jericho. What the fuck was that? That was, now, before I even get into that, damn it, stop it. So you guys got me going off track already. It's your fault. Look at what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Remember, sip libertiers. Do not chug. You've probably heard when people get they're stranded on an island or something and they haven't found water for a while and then they find it. They always tell you don't gulp the water down. Okay, and I know you're thirsty, lips are chapped, your mouth is dry, you got the little white spittle in the corner of your mouth, and your body is telling you, give me water. And your natural inclination is going to be gulping and gorging yourself on water. Don't do that. It'll make you sick and throw up, all kinds of bad stuff. Okay. So sip. When you have the liberal tears, you have a celebrity like this. I know your natural inclination is to give me those tears so I can consume them and quench my thirst. And maybe deliver moisture to that cold, crusty charcoal like black conservative heart of yours. Give me those tears. Don't chug them. Sip. Enjoy. We've been waiting 4 years for this. Enjoy it. It's a marathon, not a race. Now, the reason that Selena was doing her best Roscoe P. Coltrane impersonation is because that evil orange son of a bitch that all of you people voted for, all you Latinos for Trump, you're getting what you asked for. The reason she's crying is because of this mass deportation order. And Trump is not fucking around. He got Tom Mad Dog Homan. I've never heard anybody call him that, but when you look at him and you hear him talk, you just think that's a mad dog. So I call him Tom Mad Dog Homan. Him and Trump are not playing around. They're going after these illegal criminals first. Now, eventually, they're going to get down to, well, they didn't do anything. They're your neighbors and they're your friends and they work in your communities. Yeah, but you're here illegally. The American dream is a privilege, not a right. And what do you do to privileges? You earn them. That's why it's called a privilege. My niece, I shudder to think of the fact that she's 16 now and she just got her driver's license. And I'm sure at some point her parents are going to tell her it's a privilege, not a right, if they haven't already. So just because America has abundance and freedom and all this space and food and lights and internet and no poisonous snakes and crocodiles and shit everywhere, no tigers, doesn't mean you're allowed to be here just because you made it here. But she's crying because, and one of the things she said was, there's nothing I can do. I'm sure there's something you can do. I'm sure you live in a house that has an echo in it. You could invite some of those people in there. You could pay some of those people's legal fees so they can stay. There's something you can do, but you don't want to. You just want to quiet about it on the internet. Now, what I'm going to get into in a minute is why she's doing this. Oh, you thought she was doing this out of the kindness of her bleeding liberal heart? You thought that she cares? Don't be ridiculous. But first, It's important to know your history, people. It's important to know where stupid videos like this of liberals, rich liberals, and others, you see all kinds of people virtue signaling, crying about shit on the internet. And you know that if you were really crying about it, you wouldn't be able to grab your phone. Oh my God, what happened? Hand me my phone first so I can film it. We've seen people do that shit all the time, but this is what started it all. This is the grandfather, or in their minds, the grand non binary, whatever. This is the grandfather that started all of the crying liberal horseshit Holly weirdos over some shit that they don't even care about. Remember this one?
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment,
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
Our friends, our family.
Black people are being killed in the streets and in their homes. Shut the fuck up. And that sucks because you see these celebrities, and before, social media, we had no idea what they cared about. We'd see them here and there. You get some weird still photo of them walking into a restaurant or coming out of a gym or some shit like that. We didn't know what they thought. But now we know what they think, and now they can organize and tell us all what they think at the same time. And that's how we got that kind of bullshit. That bullshit brought us this bullshit.
I just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise. I don't know what to do. The people are being attacked. Where was this when Obama was in office? Found the deporter in chief? I didn't see those videos. Never mind. But I think this is why she's doing that. She's in a movie that's going to be coming out in the fall called Emilia Perez. And what's it about? This movie is so 2025. So it's her, what's her name? Something Saldana or whatever. She's a far left progressive nutcase actress. Zoe Saldana. I believe that's her name. And who else? Some other actresses are in it that you might know. But Emilia Perez. Now, this movie's up for 13 Oscar nominations. Let's see. The Oscars are coming up later this year. She's crying about the people. And she has a movie that's about a Ku Klux trans member who's a cartel boss, but they decide they want to be a woman. So they fake their death, move out of the country so they can live as Senorita Pablo Escobar. So she releases this video. She's laying the groundwork. She's planting the seeds for Oscar season. And if you're going to be nominated for certain categories, and I believe one of them is Movie of the Year, then there's certain criteria you have to follow. I did a video about it. There has to be a certain amount of parts for Ku Klux trans members and underrepresented minorities and crippled people and midgets and all this other shit. There are literally there's criteria that must be met if you want to get this shiny little prize here to put on your mantle. So I believe that's why she's doing this. I believe it's all motivated by her career, and she wants to get that Oscar. She don't give a shit about these people. Like I said before, where was all this when Obama was in office? When he had kids in the cages, he had them wrapped in the little Jiffy Pop astronaut, aluminum foil blankets and all that kind of stuff, had them in cages, just like the little dogs. You go, I'm a rescue mom. I rescued my dog. The same little cages you pick those dogs out of with piss stains and little turds in the corner, Obama had the kids in those. But never mind. He's not the orange Nazi racist. So
This gave me an idea, people. We all know that the 80s and 90s were beautiful, and I think it's time for us to go back a little bit. So what we're going to do is bring back an American classic. And today, it's the new edition of America's Funniest Home Videos.
From friends next door, they never told you might be a star tonight. So let that camera roll. You're the red, white, and blue. All the funny things you do, America, America, this is you.
America, this is you. Remember that show? Oh, that's the only show in the world that can get your entire family together, multiple generations, for you to sit around and laugh at some dad getting hit in his nuts with a golf club. Love that show. Well, this time, like I said, it's the mass deportation edition. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain the clip, I'm going to play the clip, and then you guys are going to go to my page, and we have a poll that I want you guys to take part in. Let me know which clip was the best. Clip 1, 2, or 3. So let's get started. This first clip is a lady who thought she was coming into America quick, fast, and in a hurry. But all of a sudden, her CBP app stopped working, and she didn't take that very well. Ay, Dios mío, senorita. Like I said before, she didn't take that very well. That's clip number 1. Now for clip number 2, America's Funniest Home Videos, Mass Deportation Edition. In this video, here's a clip from a young man who does not want to go back to Haiti.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Little Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Ooh, calm down there, Wyclef. They're really killing you softly. That was clip number 2. And now for clip number 3. Remember, take part in the poll that will be on Jericho Green's page immediately following this video. And for clip number 3, there is no outrage. It is complete without a guilt-ridden white liberal woman. And let me tell you, she's not having it.
Of course, it's easy for you to dehumanize their children. Little children who are probably friends with your kids, who live in your neighborhoods. For the sake of this conversation, let's say, fine, you probably were okay with kids in cages before, and you're okay with this too because they're brown kids from across the border. But let's just set that aside for a second. How do you feel about ICE, about the cops rolling into elementary schools, busting into classrooms, snatching kids and leaving with them in the middle of the school day? This is the America you have voted for.
Ooh, I'm sorry, miss. You've been misinformed. They're only getting rid of criminal illegals who shouldn't be here in the first place. Take part in the poll on Jericho Green's page. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are these celebrities for real, or are they motivated by the needs of their career? You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.